Hey everybody, Red equals green here, and we are back once again with another unboxing. This time we have Elite Series 91 Rob Van Dam. Man, this one is insane. We have a new Rob Van Dam figure. The last one came out like what? I don't know, 8 years ago or something, and they only made one. And the time they had RVD signed, they only made one RVD, and really it was like the modern RVD. Which, why they didn't crank out like a bunch of ECW versions first, I don't know. I know it takes time, and maybe his deal was short, but now here we have him. And one of his most iconic outfits, the tiger stripe RVD. Now, RVD has worn this before back in ECW, and he also wore it in, I think it was One Night Stand. So this can kind of be two different eras of RVD's career in ECW. Comes with the white chair, multiple hands. Unfortunately, this one, I probably would have kept this mint on card, but the hand is loose inside the package, so that's a problem. But you can see here, this is the newest packaging for the Elites. And here are some details on the back. Rob Van Dam from Battle Creek, Michigan. 5-star frog splash is his finisher. Career highlights: W champion, ECW champion, Intercontinental champion. Whether stealing the show at Raw, SmackDown, or ECW, everything is cool when you're Rob Van Dam. So Mr. Monday Night himself comes in this series along with Hogan, Theory, Zayn, Owens, and Bianca Belair, Series 91. I've picked up Hogan and RVD. I want to get Sammy. I probably will get Kevin's. If I find it cheap, I'd like Bianca. Probably gonna skip on Austin Theory, to be honest. Not a big fan. But without further ado, let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open and check out Rob Van Dam and his iconic outfit. Now, how does this open? This is always different. I think this can open from the top, but I'm just gonna tear it into it. Now, this is a figure, I mean, I don't know, man. Always hard to speculate with figures, but I have a feeling that this will, well, that you'll need to hold on to some of these. So here's the extra hand that was loose. I'm never going to use it because I'm posing him with his thumbs in the air in his iconic pose. Mr. Rob Van Dam. There you go, man. So cool. So the original RVD did not come with a thumbs pose. They weren't really doing extra hands back then, and I don't even think they had the molds for that yet. But here is RVD. He has really tight joints, which is cool, so you can kind of, but be careful not to snap them. You might want to warm them up. But I'm probably gonna just keep them just like this, posed up, RVD. But the tiger stripe outfit is so sick, and again, his joints are really tight. Can't crunch it. I'm gonna have to pass the blow dryer through this guy. In the back, RVD on a singlet. Here he says, Mr. Pay-Per-View. Mr. Pay-Per-View. His name on his boots, RVD, Rob Van Dam. And a new head sculpt too, smiling. You can kind of see the stubble on his beard. He has a shaven head, ponytail. Great likeness, RVD. Now, if I recall correctly, I think RVD got the Elite and 2 basics. And the head sculpt from the original Elite and the basic are different. One basic came with a flashback Rey Mysterio in the 2-pack, and then the other basic was a single card where he had the blue singlet and green like a dragon, and then his Elite has like a red dragon on it, which is cool. All the head sculpts are decent. I think probably the blue suited head sculpt is the best. But here we have our newest RVD which is just an overall big time improvement. Like, iconic singlet, thumb pose, new head sculpt. I mean, what else could you ask for? Like, literally, maybe a belt. That would have been cool, right? But if you picked up your Bam Bam Bigelow, you have your ECW Television Championship you can put right around his waist. I mean, I'm not sure if that time period matches up, but hey, it's still pretty cool. Now, so this is RVD, and he does come with a chair. Now this is pretty unique because it's a silver chair. I've only seen black and blue, so maybe this silver chair is supposed to be from like ECW, even though it has a giant WWE logo. But I feel like you can use this RVD for different kind of eras. Like I said, when he did the invasion angle, he wore this, I think, once, and then obviously in ECW. But with the silver chair, it makes me think it's supposed to harken back to, you know, ECW era days. So he would use this for what? His Van Daminator, his iconic Van Terminator. He would throw this into the opponent. The opponent would catch it. He would do a flying kick, roundhouse kick, and kick the chair into their face. Pretty sick. This has me jonesing to watch some old RVD matches, man, just to catch a sick Terminator and Van Daminator. But if you haven't picked this up, you gotta. And honestly, I'm going to pick up another one. I'm going to keep it mid on card, and if I find a couple more, I'll pick them up too, because I feel like this is going to be an iconic figure for Rob Van Dam. I mean, what? This is like sick. It has everything. So if you're a big fan of RVD, I would pick this up immediately and pick up a couple more, because I feel like in the future, this will be the one that everybody will want to collect. The original Elite was, you know, decent, but it's not iconic, and it's just not, doesn't really stand out from any moment other than his return at Money in the Bank. So this is the RVD you want to have in your collection. I'm glad I picked it up, and I'm going to pick up a couple more. I'm going to be real honest. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Do you ever just get a feeling about a figure where you're like, yeah, I think this is going to be a thing in the future? I felt that same way about the Ultimates, the Ultimate line that's come out, the Stone Cold Steve Austin. Obviously, like the Rock, the Amazon Rock became a huge thing, like a $200 figure. Shawn Michaels and Brock became so expensive that they're doing re-releases for the Ultimates. And I feel like the Austin is going to go along those lines, because Austin is like a perfect figure. You can see he's right over there, right behind RVD's shoulder. The Ultimate Austin is a perfect figure. This is a perfect figure. I just have a feeling like any figure that just comes across as like, you know, how else could they improve, when it just feels like complete, those are the ones that are going to last the longest in the minds of the fans and the collectors to want. So I have a feeling about this guy. Mark my words. Pick this guy up. Maybe get a couple more. Use them as trade bait in the future. But really, these are going to be sick. Oh, and one more thing. I just noticed this. The double jointed elbows. So you can do this sick pose, you know. That's why it looks so good. It has double jointed elbows now. So big improvement. Perfect figure. I mean, I don't know. This might be up there figure of the year just because it's so cool. It has everything you need. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are there figures that you just get a sense for that you're like, yeah, this is going to be a thing in the future? What do you guys think about this figure? Are you going to pick them up? Let me know in the comments below. Please like, subscribe, share the video if you like. Follow me at red=green on Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll catch you next time.